That's the heavenly places where we sit. Remember, Jesus said, He's not of this world, and you and I are not of this world. If we're not of this world, then what world are we of? That one. It's only two, friends. For Christ has not entered the holy place made with hands, which are copies of the truth, but into heaven itself, now to appear in the presence of God for you. Not that he should be offering himself over and over again, like every priest, the high priest, the mortal ones, every year. It's a continual thing, friends. Continue. You never stop. You never get there. He then had to suffer often since the foundation of the world. Since when? Since he came into the world? No, since before the world was found. That's when the true offering happened. He couldn't wait until sin came into the world, friends. It's too late then. He had to sacrifice himself before then. Once at the end of the ages, he has put away. He appeared. What was the purpose of Jesus coming into the world? Christ coming to do what? Put away sin. He came to put away your sin. And if you are going around saying that Jesus Christ saved you and you can be lost after he put away your sin, then you know what happened. Your sin was never put away. And you were never saved. And if you can be saved and lost again today, then you have an unbiblical salvation. Because the Bible clearly states once. How many times can a person be born again? Once. How many times can a person die? Once. How many times can Christ die? Once. And if you are going to be saved, you must die. And you must die with Christ. So if Christ died for you once and saved you, and somehow you end up being unsaved, do you think you can just repent and get back? Is that how salvation comes? No, there got to be a sacrifice. So what has to happen? Christ has to come back and die again by the sacrifice of himself. How can your sin get put away before God? Christ has to die. So if you got saved and Christ died for that first salvation, it was necessary. Let's say you get unsaved, which isn't biblical. How can you get back? You say, oh, I just repent and confess. No, friend, you lost everything. You're dead again. How can a dead person then turn around, repent, and confess? Remember, you just said you were lost. Lost people are dead. The only way is that Christ got to come back down and sacrifice himself again. See how ridiculous that is? And as it is what? Appointed. It is appointed by the sinner. No, by no sinner. Did people take this verse completely out of its context? Let me explain it to you. It is appointed for men to die once. Die? What is he talking about? What is he talking about? The whole passage is talking about sacrificing for salvation. How do the believer die? You die with Christ, the believer. Then there are others who die without Christ. Both are going to be judged. One, to the judgment that leads to salvation. Christ got judged for you. The other is the judgment that leads to condemnation. Will you listen to the Apostle Paul? He's talking about this fragrance, right? I think it's in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, but I want to make sure. So I can take you there and show you how Paul explains it. Yes, it is in just exactly chapter 4. 2 Corinthians chapter 2. Now watch this, folks. Watch see if the Bible agree with what I just said. In its context, it's talking about salvation. So Christ was offered how many times? Once. He ain't coming back to do it again. To bear the sins of everybody. Now, who's the many? The many is right here. The many who believe. The many who are called. To those, listen, now he tell you again. To those who eagerly wait. Who's waiting? You and I. That's what Romans 8 said. He will appear the second time. Will he appear to everybody? No. No. He bears the sins of many. Apart from sin, to what? Salvation.